time was fraught with danger. Alfonso, brother of Enrique IV, was dead, and his sister, Isabel, had sided with him. Enrique's reign had been filled with civil unrest as nobles challenged him. There was great famine and ruin across all of Castile, with the rebellion in tatters and the strange death of the 14-year-old usurper. The nobles, led by Juan Pacheco, looked to Isabel to take up the fight against her brother. While the nobles wanted to end Enrique's reign of incompetence now, Isabel simply wanted to be recognized as the heir to Castile and to control her own destiny. At a convent in Avila, Isabel wrestled with the decision of what to do.
Dios mío, estoy a tu merced. No sé qué hacer. Escúchame, guíame, guide me. Provide me a sign so I know which path is the right one to attempt. Alfonso is dead. Pacheco and Carrillo want me to take up his rebellion against Enrique, but I fear it will only end in tragedy for us all. Give me a sign that what I believe in my heart is the right course. My God. I see it now. I know what I must do. Thank you, Lord. You are my guiding light in all things. In Jesus Christ I pray. Amen.
Princess, it seems you've come to a breakthrough.
I have, Carrillo. Thank you for your support, but God has shown me the path forward.
Let it be the right one for Castile and all of the Iberian Peninsula.
Much to the dismay of the rebels, the princess declared with the death of her brother Alfonso, it was time to return the kingdom to Don Enrique and restore peace to Castile. This obviously didn't sit well with the rebels, in particular, Carrillo and Pacheco. After weeks of negotiations, it all culminated in a very public meeting of princess and king at a place known as Toros de Guisando.
Pacheco, I see you wasted no time switching to the winning side.
As I told the king, I was only trying to infiltrate the rebels and ensure they did not succeed.
Of course. Your Majesty.
You drive a hard bargain, my sister, but I am happy we were able to come to an agreement.
Yes, and I shall be the next in line for the throne. I will support you in all things.
And you will give the princess the right to marry whomever she wants. No arranged marriages.
Your Highness, I highly advise against that last provision.
It is already agreed. Yes, all agreed for the peace of Castile.
As the siblings embraced, forces were already trying to destroy their pact. A short time later, at the house of Beltran de la Cueva, Queen Juana seeks comfort from her lover and confidant.
My queen?
Beltran, who are you with?
My friends, what is it to you?
I am your queen. How dare you speak to me this way?
Why are you here, Juana?
I need your help. Enrique has made Isabella the heir. You have the king's ear. Convince him to change his mind.
What does that to me?
She is your daughter.
Is she? Do we know that she is not his? Or someone else's? Who's the father of your latest bastard, Juana?
How dare you?
Get out of here, Juana. We both tempt fate with you being here, and I have others to entertain me. I never really cared for your skinny legs anyway. It was all to make Enrique happy and help him father an heir.
Not to be deterred, Queen Juana knew her only option was to align with Pacheco and pressure the king to reverse course.
She is your daughter.
Do not speak to me of daughters when you are pregnant with another man's child. Whore!
Your Majesty, while the Queen's infidelity is unquestioned, Juanita is your only heir due to your preference.
Isabel is my heir. It is done. There is nothing else to say about it.
What if we married her off to King Afonso of Portugal? Or young Prince Richard of England? Or, God forgive me, the brother of the King of France?
Yes, you could banish her to another land and she would not be able to be queen here. Juana would be your heir again, to protect the line in Castile.
You are both devils, but I like it. Who is she to dictate who she can marry? I am her sovereign. It is my choice.
But Princess Isabel had already set some plans of her own in motion.
What is it, sire?
It's from Archbishop Carrillo of Castile. The Princess of Castile and heir to the throne, Isabel, wants to meet with me and discuss marriage.
I present His Royal Highness,
Afonso V of Portugal.
Thank you, Pacheco. Cousin, our kingdoms have been at odds for too long. This marriage will bind us together, making us stronger against any threat.
Indeed, it is a union that will benefit both our realms. But Isabella, she is known for her defiance. What makes you certain she will agree?
Isabella is bound by duty. She knows what is at stake. If she refuses, she will face the consequences of defying her king and her brother.
Then we are agreed. Let us move forward with the preparations.
In the shadowed halls of Castile, a plan is set into motion. King Enrique IV, desperate to secure his reign and strengthen his ties, bargained with a powerful ally. But in the game of kings and queens, not all players adhere to the rules. Isabella, the Lioness of Castile, refuses to be tamed. In a kingdom where power is held by the strongest, she chooses to defy her own blood, risking everything for her freedom.
Sister, you have been summoned because you seem to have forgotten your place. You are a princess of Castile, not some common woman free to choose her own path.
My place? My place, brother, is not to be bartered like cattle. We had an agreement. Or have you forgotten? You may be king, but you have no right to decide my fate without my consent.
Consent? I need not your consent. As your king and your brother, it is my duty to secure the future of Castile. Marrying Afonso is the best way to ensure our strength and stability.
Princess, when the sanctity of the kingdom is at stake, we must all play our roles.
I should have seen your handiwork behind this, Pacheco. It has your stench all over it.
Enough. It is done. You will do as your sovereign commands for the good of the realm and security of the throne.
You mean it is your way of securing your weak throne, of consolidating your failing power? You care nothing for my happiness, nothing for what is right.
I will not be a pawn in your game, Enrique. I will not marry Afonso.
You will do as I command, Isabel. You think you can defy me? I have the power to confine you in the darkest cell in this castle until you learn to obey.
And I will rot in that cell before I let you sell me to the highest bidder like a common of ore. I am not some token to be traded. I am the Princess of Castile, and I will not betray myself, no matter the cost.
Enough. Guards, take her to her chambers. She is not to leave until I say so. And if you attempt to leave, Isabel, I will lock you away in Madrid, where you will rue the day you defied me.
I will go to my chambers, but know this, Enrique. I will never marry Afonso. No matter how you cane me, my spirit will remain free. And one day, you will see the attempts to control me will be your undoing.
Confined by her brother's will, Isabella plots her escape, a bold move that will either lead her to freedom or her downfall. The king, being called away to deal with administrative matters in Andalusia, opened an opportunity for her escape.
We must be quick. The king's departure gives us just enough time to reach the passage.
Are you certain this is the right choice, my lady? Marrying Ferdinand could bring more danger than safety.
I know the risks, Mencia, but this is not just about love. This is about my future, about breaking free from the chains that bind me.
But my lady, what makes one king different than the other? Is it not easier just to do as King Enrique asks?
Ferdinand is my ally, my partner in what is to come. Together we will face whatever dangers arise. Guards, I wish to see my brother's tomb in Arevalo. I shall leave immediately.
My princess, you are not to leave.
Who are you to question me?
But the king.
The king is gone, and in his stead I am the throne. You will do as I command.
Yes, your majesty.
In the dead of night, the King of Aragon walks the path of a common man. If discovered, he could cause a declaration of war. But for love and for destiny, Ferdinand risks all to unite with his future queen.
You must be careful, Your Highness. The roads are not safe, and there are those who would gladly turn you in for a reward.
I understand, but I must reach Isabella. My fate and hers depends on it.
Shall we go?
I must get to her.
Godspeed, Your Highness. May you find what you seek.
Thank you, my friend. Your loyalty will not be forgotten.
Destiny weaves a delicate thread, drawing together two souls who will change the course of history. In the secrecy of a trusted ally's home, love and ambition meet, and the future of Castile hangs in the balance.
They should have arrived by now. The roads are dangerous, and if they were discovered...
Patience, my lord. Christ watches over them. They will come.
Thank God, they've made it.
Juan, Archbishop Carrillo, thank you for your bravery in hosting us. I do not know what would have become of us without your aid.
My lady, it is an honor to serve you. Your courage inspires us all.
Your Highness, tonight we do more than unite two hearts. We unite two kingdoms, two destinies. What we do here will ripple through time.
King Ferdinand, we're so happy to see you've made the trek all the way from Aragon. Come, please, join us.
My Lady Isabella, at last we are here.
By Lord Ferdinand, I fear we might never meet. So much stands against us.
Yet here we stand, against all odds. I would face any danger, endure any hardship, just to be by your side.
There's no stopping this now.
And nor should there be. Just look at them.
Your Highnesses, the time is short. We must move forward with your union before the night grows old and the risk increases.
Ferdinand of Aragon, Isabella of Castile, you stand here tonight not only as man and woman, but as the embodiment of hope for your people. The union you seek is more than a marriage. It is a bond that will alter the fate of our lands.
In defiance of kings and empires, a bond is forged in secret, a union that will change the course of history.
We are gathered here in secret, under the eyes of God and with the dispensation of His Holy Vicar of Jesus Christ on earth, to unite these two souls in holy matrimony. Let no man tear asunder what God has joined.
I, Ferdinand of Aragon, take you, Isabel of Castile, to be my wife, to love and to cherish, to protect and to honor, until death do us part.
I, Isabella of Castile, take you, Ferdinand of Aragon, to be my husband, to stand by your side in times of joy and sorrow, until death do us part.
By the power vested in me and in defiance of those who would oppose this union, I declare you husband and wife. May your reign be just and your love everlasting.
Hooray, hooray, Isabella and Ferdinand!
In Castile and Portugal, fury erupts as two kings realize they have been outmaneuvered. The union of Isabella and Ferdinand sets the stage for the drums of civil war.
My own sister, my own blood has betrayed me. How could she defy my command? This is treason. She will pay for this insolence.
So, they think they can thwart my plans? They believe this marriage will secure Castile? They are mistaken. This union is an affront to my crown and my honor. War it is then. I will not rest until Castile is mine, and those who oppose me are crushed beneath my feet.
Find her! Bring her before me! Isabel has made her choice, and now she will suffer the consequences.
Send word to my generals. We march on Castile. Isabella and Ferdinand will learn the cost of defying me.
And so, the stage is set. Love has triumphed, but at a cost. The battle for power has only just begun.
Isabella, wake up! Stay with Isabel!
Oh, dear God.
Mother!
Shh, it's all right, my love. Stay quiet.
Who sent you?
Guards! Guards!
Surrender now, and you may live to see tomorrow.
Better men than you have tried to stop what's coming.
Who sent you? Speak!
Long live the true king!
No!
Your Highnesses, are you hurt?
We're unharmed thanks to Prince Ferdinand.
He took his own life rather than face questioning.
No markings or insignia. A professional.
Why did that man want to hurt us?
Some people are troubled, my sweet, but your father and I will always keep you safe.
Double the guards at every entrance. No one enters or leaves without my approval.
At once, Your Highness.
This is more than just a warning. They're getting bolder.
We must stay vigilant. Our enemies lurk in the shadows, but we will not be intimidated. We cannot let fear rule us, Isabella.
No, we have too much at stake. Castile depends on us.
Thanks to help from Archbishop Cario, Isabel and Ferdinand, exiles in their own kingdom for defying the king, had stayed one step ahead of the assassins and spies sent to end their threat. But now, the circumstances were about to change.
Hear ye, His Majesty, King Enrique IV of Castile! Viva el Rey!
Lords and ladies of Castile, esteemed members of the clergy, I have called you here to make a proclamation of utmost importance to the future of our realm. Effective immediately, I hereby declare my beloved daughter Juana as the rightful heir to the throne of Castile.
But what of Princess Isabella? She was named heir before.
This will stir unrest among the people and the nobles alike. Didn't we experience enough of this when you aligned with Don Afonso of Portugal?
Don Afonso was turned away. That is all that matters.
But Your Highness...
Enough! I have more to say. To strengthen our alliances and ensure the prosperity of Castile, I announce the betrothal of Princess Juana to Charles, Duke of Berry, brother to King Louis XI of France.
By Your Majesty, Isabella has been a unifying figure. Disinheriting her may cause division. And aligning with France, they are not of Iberia. How can we give our crown to foreigners?
Princess Isabella has acted against the crown's wishes, and in the eyes of God, by marrying Ferdinand of Aragon without my consent or papal dispensation. Such defiance cannot go unaddressed. Neither consider the princess the legitimate heir, nor obey her as such. As for the French, I would rather give the crown to them than have it destroyed and spat on by Aragon.
Father, will Isabella be angry with me?
Do not trouble yourself, my child. You are the future of Castile. This decision is final. Any who oppose it goes against the unity and strength of Castile itself.
Your Majesty, we are ever loyal to the crown, but I urge you to consider the potential for unrest. The loyalty of the nobles and the people is paramount.
The Duke raises a point, but loyalty to the crown must come before personal allegiances.
The matter is settled. Preparations for the betrothal will commence immediately.
Your Majesty, the proclamation was delivered as you commanded.
Tell me, Juan, do you believe I have done the right thing?
Aligning with France strengthens our position. Disinheriting Isabella was necessary. Her marriage to Ferdinand threatens the sovereignty of Castile.
I remember when Isabella was a child, so full of a spirit. I never wished for it to come to this.
Sentiment cannot guide us now. Isabella and Ferdinand seek to unite Castile and Aragon, diminishing your legacy. That cannot be permitted, for the good of our country.
Yes, for the good of our beloved Castile.
As the pressure from the king intensified over the next 3 years, Isabella and her infante Isabel were routinely left to fend for themselves by Ferdinand, who would go off to war against France in Aragon. Impoverished and nearly friendless, a Castilian poet once called Isabella the lady herself as lonely as the empty city where no one dwells. What was worse were stories of infidelity and illegitimate children. As Ferdinand prepared to leave once more, it became too much for his wife to bear.
You wanted to see me?
You're leaving for Aragon?
My father needs me. France presses hard against our borders.
And what of Castile? What of the threats we face here? Did you forget an assassin broke into our chambers? Our daughter's life was at risk. That we have been running for our lives while you're off fighting for your father?
Which is why I must ensure Aragon is secure. United, we stand stronger against our enemies.
We are living like paupers, hand to mouth. Your daughter is starving, and yet you abandon us to Aragon to fight a war. Is that the only reason? Or are there other distractions awaiting you?
What are you insinuating?
I found this among your belongings. Care to explain?
It's a token of gratitude from a noble family we assisted.
Gratitude? Is that what they call it now?
You question my loyalty based on a piece of cloth?
It's not just this. Whispers reach me, Ferdinand. Tales of your, indulgences. You have them in your camps with you. At war, yet you refuse to touch your wife and create an heir.
We tried to create the heir, and you failed us by producing a daughter.
How dare you!
Isabella, the pressures we face. Sometimes I seek solace where I shouldn't. I have needs. A king must also demonstrate his vitality to keep the faith that he can produce an heir. But it doesn't diminish my commitment to you or our cause.
We are supposed to be partners, united in purpose and trust. How can we lead a kingdom if we cannot be honest with each other? Your actions have consequences, not just for us, but for Castile. Every misstep is a weapon for our enemies.
Speaking of missteps, Archbishop Carrillo has failed us. Because we are second cousins, without the papal dispensation, our marriage isn't even recognized by the church.
Carrillo assured us he would secure it. The Pope's sudden death complicated matters.
Complicated or not, the fact remains, we're living in sin in the eyes of the church. Any child we have could be declared illegitimate.
Cardinal Borgia is coming to Castile soon. He has influence with the new Pope. We will obtain the dispensation.
At what cost? Borgia and his ilk do nothing without personal gain.
If securing our marriage and the future of Castile requires negotiation, then so be it. I will not let obstacles deter us.
I must go.
Back to your wars and whores, Ferdinand.
My dear.
Just go! I will secure our legacy without you.
Beatriz de Bobadilla, childhood friend and former handmaiden of the princess, married the king's treasurer, Andres de Cabrera, and now had important influence in the royal court. Influence Isabella herself no longer retained.
Beatrice, it's been too long.
Indeed, my dear friend. The garden misses your company as much as I do.
Your roses are more beautiful than ever.
They flourish with a bit of care and attention, much like our kingdom should.
That's why I've come. I need your help, Beatrice.
Tell me what's troubling you.
Of course you know King Enrique has disinherited me in favor of Juana and plans to align with France. The kingdom is fracturing, and I fear for Castile's future.
Yes, I know. I've heard whispers. Many are unsettled by his decisions.
Your husband, Andres, he's the king's treasurer and holds his trust. If he could speak to the king on my behalf, perhaps we could find a path to reconciliation.
Andres is loyal to the crown, but he also values wisdom and stability. He might be persuaded, but only to a point. He will never betray his king.
I believe that if the king would hear me out, we could mend this rift, for the sake of Castile.
I will speak with Andres. Together we'll do everything in our power to help.
Thank you. Your friendship means the world to me.
Do you remember when we used to play in these gardens as girls? We thought we could change the world.
Perhaps we still can.
Princess Isabella, the radiant jewel of Castile, your presence illuminates this humble abode.
Your eminence flatters me. Welcome to Castile. I trust your journey was comfortable?
Thanks to your hospitality, it was most pleasant. Archbishop Carrillo has seen to every detail.
It is our duty to ensure the comfort of our esteemed guests.
Your eminence, I understand you have news regarding the papal dispensation for my marriage to Prince Ferdinand.
Indeed. Pope Alexander VI holds you in high regard. He wishes to see stability in Castile and believes your union with Ferdinand is pivotal.
Then he's willing to grant the dispensation?
The Holy Father is amenable, but certain arrangements must be made to facilitate this.
What kind of arrangements?
The Church seeks to strengthen its ties with influential families.
Appointing Pedro González de Mendoza as the Archbishop of Seville would be a significant step.
But that position was promised.
Promises can be redirected for the greater good. Additionally, certain lands in Castile could be bestowed upon the Church, ensuring mutual prosperity.
I see. And in exchange, the dispensation will be granted, and the Church's support for my claim to the throne will be assured.
Precisely. With the Mendoza family's influence and the Church's backing, your path to the throne becomes much clearer.
Your Highness, the position of Archbishop of Seville is critical. My work in supporting your cause has been unwavering. This change could undermine our efforts.
Archbishop Cario, your contributions are appreciated. There are other positions where your talents could shine.
Archbishop, your loyalty has been invaluable, but we must consider what is necessary to secure Castile's future.
I have risked much for you, Princess. To be cast aside now.
You are not being cast aside. Your guidance remains essential, but we must be pragmatic.
Think of it as a reallocation of resources for a common goal.
I need a moment to reflect.
He'll come around. Now about the lands we discussed.
What specific lands does the Church require?
A modest selection. Territories that would bolster the Church's ability to support your reign.
These are significant holdings.
Consider them an investment. The Church's support is invaluable, especially with the Mendoza family's alliance.
Very well. If this ensures the dispensation and solidifies our alliances, I agree to your terms.
Excellent. To the future Queen of Castile.
Your Highness, a message has arrived from Prince Ferdinand.
Nothing troubling, I hope?
Just matters requiring my attention. Perhaps we can conclude our discussion.
Of course. I believe we have reached a satisfactory arrangement.
Thank you for your time, Your Eminence.
The pleasure is mine. I look forward to witnessing your ascent. Oh, and Princess, do keep in mind that in these turbulent times, allies are invaluable. Should you need anything further, you know where to find me.
Your offer is noted.
Your Majesty.
Beatrice, still here on behalf of your husband. How is Andres?
Growing stronger by the day. I think he'll be back very soon to take his rightful place serving His Majesty.
Excellent. Happy to hear it. What brings you to my private refuge at this hour?
I seek a moment of your time, sire. There are matters of the heart and state that weigh heavily.
Very well. Walk with me.
Forgive my boldness, but the kingdom is abuzz with your recent decisions.
As king, my decisions are my own. The court should mind its affairs.
Of course, Your Majesty. Yet as one who cares deeply for Castile and for you, I feel compelled to speak.
You, my lady. Okay, I will allow it. Continue.
The disinheritance of Princess Isabella and the alliance with France have caused unease among the nobles and the people alike.
Isabella defied me. She married Ferdinand without my consent. Such insubordination cannot be rewarded.
I understand the pain of betrayal, sire, but perhaps there's room for forgiveness.
Forgiveness? She undermined my authority, challenged my rule.
Isabella is young, spirited. She seeks what's best for Castile, as do you. A united family could strengthen the realm. The sins of the past can be forgiven if we are willing to accept our penance with an open heart.
The great destruction of my realms, my people, they are, as you said, a result of my sins. My great errors have brought us disgrace before God, and you believe reconciling with her would mend the fractures within the kingdom.
I do. The people hold great affection for her. They see hope in her leadership and in yours. Together, you could restore faith and stability.
You speak as though it's a simple matter. There are forces at play. Advisors, nobles with their own agendas. Not even if I embrace the princess and her prince as you ask, will there be any remedy for these realms as lost as they are?
Yes, like Don Juan Pacheco, who whispers in your ear. But consider whether his counsel serves you or himself.
Careful, Beatrice. Accusations against trusted advisors are dangerous.
I mean no disrespect, sire. I merely wish for you to see all perspectives.
I have made mistakes, perhaps more than I care to admit. The confusion and disorder in the kingdom have reached a point where no living person can repair this.
We all falter at times. True strength lies in acknowledging our missteps and seeking to correct them.
Do you truly believe reconciliation is possible?
I do, sire. The kingdom is like a tree in winter. barren and brittle. But with care, it can bloom anew. Your gesture could be the green bud of life it needs.
Your counsel is a balm to my weary soul. Very well. Arrange a meeting with Isabella and Ferdinand. Let's see if bridges can be rebuilt.
I will make the arrangements immediately. This is a wise decision, Your Majesty.
This cannot be allowed.
King Enrique has at last agreed to meet with Isabella. Beatrice arranged for the meeting to occur during the Christmas holidays, and things went so well that they stayed through the new year. Then, on January 9th, 1474, events changed.
Isabella, Ferdinand, I'm pleased you could join us for the festivities.
Thank you for inviting us, Your Majesty. It is a joy to celebrate Christmas together as a family.
Indeed, it has been too long since we've shared such an occasion.
Your Majesty, perhaps we should proceed with the evening's program.
Patience, Juan. Tonight is a night for reconciliation. A toast to family and to new beginnings.
To family.
And to the prosperity of Castile.
I've heard you've been meeting with influential figures in the church.
Yes, Your Majesty. I've secured the papal dispensation for my marriage to Ferdinand.
That's quite an achievement.
Such negotiations often come with concessions.
All actions taken are for the benefit of Castile.
Let's not dwell on politics tonight. Tell me, Ferdinand, how fares Aragon?
Aragon holds strong, though tensions with France persist. Unity between our kingdoms strengthens us both.
Perhaps more collaboration is in order.
Your Majesty, I wanted to express my gratitude for this opportunity to reconcile.
Perhaps it's time we set aside past grievances. The kingdom benefits when we stand united.
I don't feel so well.
Your Majesty, are you all right?
Something is not right.
Fetch the physician, now!
Treachery! They've poisoned the king!
That's a lie. We would never harm the king.
Make way! Arrest them for the attempted murder of the king!
Enough, this is madness.
I cannot yet determine if the king has been poisoned. It appears likely.
There you have it. Poison. Arrest them, goddamn you!
That is ridiculous. We are innocent. This is a ploy to sow discord.
Order. We must maintain order. My lords, perhaps we should do your duty.
We will not be taken by force on false charges.
Do not arrest them. I do not believe they've done this. Ugh.
We need to leave. Now.
Agreed. It's not safe here.
Don't let them escape.
Stand down! Until the king himself gives orders, no one is to be arrested.
You're overstepping your bounds, Duke.
I uphold the law and the honor of Castile.
Enough arguments. We must move the king to his chambers immediately.
There they are. Thank God I found you.
Beatrice, the king has been poisoned. Pacheco is blaming us.
We know, Your Highness. There are whispers throughout the castle. You must get to safety. You did not do this, right?
Of course not, man. Now we need horses and a discreet exit.
This way. There's a servant's passage that leads to the stables.
Will he be all right?
He's strong. We are doing everything we can.
Juana.
Yes, father?
Trust no one. Where is everyone? Where are my advisors?
Your Grace, Count Benavente is in the hall. The others, I'm not sure.
Bring someone. I would have comfort.
Where is Pacheco? Bring him.
Enrique is dying. She grows stronger. Isabella must be contained. Tonight after her evening prayer we seize her. No one must know. We have a carriage waiting near the old stables. She will be ours. No claim to the throne, no influence left.
There can be no mistakes this time. If this fails, we may all be lost.
Make sure no guards remain loyal to her line. I want no interference. Once we have Isabella, her will can be bent or broken. The crown will go where we decide.
Oh my God. My lady, I must speak with you.
Benavente means to abduct the Princess Isabella. Tonight, you must tell her at once.
Stay here. If anyone asks, you know nothing. I will go to her. My lady, we must speak. Your enemies move swiftly.
Tell me.
Count Benavente plans your abduction tonight. They wait near the stables. We must act now. Your daughter, your husband, your very life is at risk.
Ferdinand must leave for Aragon immediately. He cannot be caught in their net. And my daughter, she will be hidden with trusted allies in Avila. Do it swiftly. Use the secret passages. I will go to Cardinal Mendoza. He will protect me.
We can live under darkness. But time is short.
Then let us waste none. Go to your Andres. Tell him to arrange the retreat. My safety lies not in steel, but in loyal hearts and swift decisions. Go.
At once, my lady.
I will not be a pawn in their hands. My path leads to a throne, not a prison carriage.
As Isabella makes her escape from Count Benavente, things take a wild turn.
Enrique weakens more each day, and Isabella. Nothing to do now.
What? What is this?
He's down!
Is he dead?
No breath. No pulse. He's gone.
Then he won't be needing these. Quickly! Before anyone else comes. We don't want them to think we murdered a pompous bastard.
I was the architect of powers and pacts, the guardian of the king's secrets. And now, I am robbed by my own servants, made the fool.
The king begins to take a turn for the worst. He still has not yet confirmed who shall be the heir to Castile, as he had gone back and forth since his reconciliation with his sister. His advisors, those opposed to Isabella and Ferdinand taking the throne, feared civil war.
Pacheco, he is gone.
Yes, Your Grace, several months ago in October.
Gone. My advisor, my friend, my guide in these turbulent times.
Even now at the end, he chooses him over his wife.
Mendoza, Benavente, and you, my queen, and my child. Come closer. I have so little strength left.
Your Grace, time grows short. You must name an heir and secure the realm. The people need to know who will guide them when you cannot.
Isabella. She claims strength. But what of my child, my own blood, Infante Juana?
She's your daughter, Enrique. The kingdom will follow your will. If you choose her, you must say so now.
Father?
Your Grace, the kingdom awaits your word. Give them peace. Give them direction.
I name Juana, my daughter, as heir to Castile. Protect her. Do not let the realm devour her innocence. Keep her safe from the wolves.
Your will is done, Your Grace.
Forgive me, all of you. I was a poor king, perhaps. May God grant you better days.
Father! Father! Enrique?
My child is failed. He's gone. Oh, it's
Señor
gone.
Jesús, santo y compasivo, perdona a Enrique sus pecados.
Cardinal, will you follow the king's dying wish? We all know your allegiances.
My allegiance is with God, then Castile and Leon. Everything I do is for our Savior and our people.
Gentlemen, I must access the treasury tonight.
This is a strange hour for such business. The late king's demise leaves us uncertain. On whose authority do you act now?
The Princess Isabella, who by right and might seeks to secure her claim. You know my service to the crown. I am no stranger. Open the doors. She commands it, as do I, as my role as the royal treasure of our country.
The treasury must be safeguarded. In these uncertain times, do you wish the enemies of Castile to seize it first? Or shall we ensure it remains in loyal hands?
Very well, pass. But be swift and discreet. Others may have an interest in what lies within.
Careful now. Each chest is accounted for. No coin unrecorded. Pack them carefully into the wagons out back. Use the side door to avoid unwanted eyes.
This is more than treasure. This is the future of a realm. With these resources, Isabella can secure alliances, pay soldiers, reward loyalty. It will give her the footing she needs. Time grows short. The city watch will patrol soon. If Benavente or others suspect our move, they could attempt to intercept.
I know. Let's focus on the priority chests, those containing royal seals, documents affirming Isabella's rights, and the gold needed to keep the army loyal. That must go first. These papers prove her legitimacy. Without them, she's a claimant. With them, a true queen.
That should suffice. We cannot empty it all in one night without drawing suspicion. We must ensure Isabella can secure her throne first.
Agreed. Once Isabella is crowned, we can return for the rest. Let us go.
Isabella will not forget your loyalty, my beloved, nor will Castile when she brings order and justice.
We serve not just a future queen, but the promise of a stronger kingdom.
Lord, protect Enrique and welcome him into your loving grace in heaven. My brother, he bore great burdens. I pray that his soul soars free of earthly torments now.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I know your heart is heavy.
Though our paths diverged, he was still my brother. The kingdom we inherit was his to shape, for better or for worse. Now I must shape it anew. I wished we could have found understanding before the end.
He knew your worth, my queen. Perhaps he understood more than we imagine, even if he could not show it.
I grieve for the brother I lost long ago, before his death. No fate has given me no choice. The crown must not remain adrift. Castile needs a steady hand, and I must provide it. Guide me, Lord. Let my grief forge my resolve, for I must be strong now.
Is it time, my lady?
I have mourned as a sister. Now I must prepare as a sovereign. The realm stands on a knife's edge. It is time I answer its call.
Are you ready, my queen?
I must be. The city watches. The kingdom waits. They must see strength, not hesitation. Make sure they also see the Infante. She must also be acknowledged as my heir.
As you command, Your Highness. Your men-at-arms stand ready. They bear your coat of arms with pride. None will dare question your right to pass.
Princesa Isabella.
Mark this hour well. The kingdom turns its gaze from the old order to the new. Let posterity know how she carried herself today.
Ride tall, my lady. They must see the queen, not the grieving sister.
They will see both, for I am both.
Viva Doña Isabella.
They say she is strong and pious. They say she will bring justice.
Today I step into the light. May God grant me wisdom. May my people grant me trust. I stand ready, Your Excellency.
Princess Isabella of Castile, step forward and make your vows before God and his people.
Noble lords, worthy clerics, and good people of Castile and Leon, on this day we witness the solemn oath of the one who would be our sovereign. We call upon God as our witness.
Isabella of Castile, do you swear to uphold the laws of God's church, to defend its commandments, and to be a faithful daughter of the Holy Mother Church in all your deeds and words?
I swear it. I shall honor the Church and strive to uphold its teachings as long as breath remains in me.
And do you swear to protect and defend the people of Castile and Leon, to seek their common good, improve their fortunes, and do justice among them, high and low alike?
I swear it. I shall guard the welfare of my subjects, mete out justice without fear or favor, and labor to ease their burdens.
O caute moleo vosango in nomine Jesu Christi.
And do you swear to safeguard the rights and privileges of the nobility, and to govern in harmony with their council, respecting the traditions that have guided this realm through generations?
I swear it. I will honor the nobility's rightful privileges, and in doing so, preserve the stability and dignity of Castile and Leon.
By the power vested in me as Bishop of Segovia, I now crown you, Isabella of Castile, as Queen of Castile and Leon. May your reign be long, just, and guided by divine wisdom.
Viva la reina!
Long live Queen Isabella.
Thank you. Thank you. You have my oath, my subjects. I will serve this kingdom with heart and mind, guided by faith and tempered by justice. Together we shall forge a new era of unity and prosperity. I may have taken the throne, but now I must keep it. I fear this is the first step of many to come.
My queen, it gladdens me to see you so well. At last we unite our powers. Together we shall reign supreme, king and queen of Castile and Leon.
I welcome you home, my lord husband, but Castile's fealty is sworn to me as the rightful heir and queen regnant.
Queen regnant? Let us not forget why we married. Our union was meant to secure your claim, and in doing so, join our realms under joint sovereignty. Do you not recall our pledge that day in Valladolid?
I recall our marriage, Ferdinand, but the crown of Castile was mine by right of inheritance. The people, the nobles, the church, have they not all sworn to me and placed this realm under my hand?
Men rule, Isabella. In the eyes of God and man, it is the husband who leads, the wife who follows. You invite chaos if you deny what is natural.
If nature meant to place men always above women, why then did God allow queens to reign before me? Did not Queen Urraca govern Castile centuries ago, alone and in her own name?
This is a realm of swords and alliances, Isabella, not one of old fables. If you deny me my right as king, co-king, then no, I will not play the idle consort. I could return to Aragon, muster my own forces. Let us see how secure you feel then, left to stand against Portugal's claim and your own disloyal lords.
I want you by my side, Ferdinand. I value your counsel, your sword, and your courage. But I will not cede the authority that Castile has bestowed upon me. I stand as their queen, crowned, accepted, and recognized. If you wish to leave, leave. If you stay, stay as my partner, not my master.
You offer me a hollow partnership, an arrangement of words and symbols. I am a prince of Aragon, a ruler in my own right. It seems you value titles and forms above what should be the natural order of this marriage.
Men and women can forge new paths, Ferdinand. I will not be a puppet. If you cannot accept it, then do what you must. I will stand for Castile with or without you.
Very well. Farewell, my queen. We shall see if pride and stubbornness keep your throne secure once the wolves close in.
So begins the first challenge to Isabella's throne, and it was from her own husband. Yet in Portugal, another more dangerous shall soon rise.
Infante Juana, daughter of the late King Enrique of Castile, we welcome you to Coimbra. You stand in precarious times. The crown of Castile has slipped to the head of Isabella, and yet many would say you are the rightful heir. Is that not so?
My Lord King, I come as a true daughter of Enrique IV, acknowledged by him and many nobles. They have stolen what should be mine. I beg your aid to restore the line of succession as it was intended.
In Castile, Isabella claims the throne, though many dispute her right. The nobles there are divided, and your supporters whisper that if you are allied with Portugal, we may press your claim. This is why you have come, is it not? To forge a bond that will give you an army and a crown.
Yes, my lord. My rights have been trampled. If I must wed to secure them, I shall do so.
Where is your mother?
My mother could not travel. She lives in exile in Madrid, and she is extremely ill.
Pregnant again, likely. Anyway, my father has considered this carefully, Princess Juana. Your marriage to him would seal an alliance, placing Portugal at your side. Together we would march into Castile and right the wrong that has been done.
To King Afonso? Oh, it would be an honor.
Let it be known, I shall take Infante Juana of Castile as my wife. By this union, Portugal stands as champion to the rightful heir of Castile. We will not tolerate a usurper on our border. To war and to justice. We will march on Castile and defend what is rightfully Juana's. Portugal will bring down this so-called Queen Isabella and her Aragonese consort.
I pledge myself to this alliance to restore the memory of my father's reign. May God guide us.
Back at the castle in Segovia, at the beckoning of his most trusted advisor, the monk Thomas de Torquemada, Ferdinand returns to resolve his grievances with his wife.
Husband, I'm grateful you agreed to speak with me.
We have little choice, my queen. War looms. Portugal moves to back Juana. Our unity, fragile as it is, must be forged before it is too late.
Unity, yes. But let us be clear. The terms must reflect the reality of this realm. Castile acknowledges me as its sovereign. I cannot yield the substance of that authority.
You say you cannot yield, but I cannot be a pawn in my own marriage, Isabella. I must have my dignity intact, my role recognized. My name must stand at least equal to yours. Let it be known that I am not merely your consort.
Your Majesties, consider the strength in appearance. Let the world see a united front. If the king's name precedes the queen's on proclamations, letters, and coins, then no one can doubt his standing. It would quell murmurs that he is overshadowed.
Very well. Ferdinand's name may come first on all documents, so the world sees a royal couple, not a single figure. However, the treasury and appointments, the heart of governance, remain under my command. I will steer the policies that shape Castile.
And if we are apart? If duty calls you elsewhere and I remain in Castile, am I then a decoration, or shall I have the authority to act in your stead?
When we are not together, you shall wield equal authority. Your voice will carry the same weight as mine in my absence. Decisions made in those times will bear both our seals. However, our children shall inherit the throne. They will be known as the rightful heirs, combining the blood of Castile and Aragon. No other claims shall interfere.
Our children. They inherit this throne, not any bastards I may have sired elsewhere. Agreed, but I demand that their lineage be recognized as coming from both of us, rulers of equal dignity.
Your bastards can be nobles, but never in the line of succession. Only the children of Isabella and Ferdinand will be rulers of Castile and Leon. If you want to put them in the line for Aragon, that is your choice.
There is a motto that might suit this arrangement, my lord and my lady. A phrase that suggests perfect balance. Monta tanto, tanto monta. Meaning, as is one, so is the other. It implies harmony, equality of worth, if not identical roles. Let this guide your reign and be a beacon to all who doubt your bond.
We have an agreement, Isabella. Let the world see us as one force. Monta tanto, tanto monta.
And it shall be. Monta tanto, tanto monta. We must now face what awaits. War with Portugal, the ambitions of our enemies. Let no one doubt our resolve.
The first challenge to Isabella's supremacy had been quelled, but the larger threat loomed. The War of Castilian Succession began in May of 1475 and raged on for several years. As allies dwindled, Isabella headed toward the stronghold of her most trusted friend, Archbishop Carrillo.
Your Majesty, we will reach Archbishop Carrillo's fortress before nightfall. He has always been a friend, a trusted advisor. His halls will be secure. You can rest there.
I pray you are right. War changes hearts. Men who once knelt in loyalty may now doubt my crown. Still, Carrillo, I cannot believe he would turn against me.
He gave you counsel in the hardest times. He stood for your claim against Enrique's doubts. He even hinted that you would someday be queen. I am certain he has not forgotten.
We shall know soon enough.
My queen, look at the walls. Those are not Carrillo's old standards alone. They bear the Portuguese cross. Something is wrong.
Approach carefully, but keep weapons sheathed. We must learn the truth. Open the gates. I'm your Queen Isabella of Castile. I seek audience with Archbishop Carrillo.
Your Majesty, the Archbishop is not receiving visitors loyal to your cause. He has chosen another path.
Another path? He swore fealty to the crown to me. I am your queen. Open these gates at once.
Your Grace, Archbishop Carrillo has declared for Juana and King Afonso of Portugal. He can offer you no shelter. He believes your claim tarnished. He sends you away.
Carrillo, he was my advisor, my friend. How can he betray his queen now, when Castile stands threatened?
His Grace the Archbishop has found greater profit and security in Portugal's arms. He fears the Aragonese prince's influence upon you, and he believes Infante Juana's right is stronger. We cannot admit you inside these walls.
Traitor! When your Archbishop took holy vows, he swore to uphold justice and truth. Where is his honor now?
Your Majesty, we must go. They will not let us in. The situation is too dangerous to linger. Portuguese forces may be near.
So be it. Tell your Archbishop that Isabella of Castile knows his choice and will not forget it. Tell him that loyalty once broken may never be restored.
We will find sanctuary elsewhere, Majesty. Do not despair. Not all have forgotten their oaths.
After 9 months of border raids and skirmishes between Portuguese and Castilian warriors, it all came to a head at the Battle of Toro on March 1st, 1476.
Today we restore the rightful heir to Castile. Isabella will crumble when her armies falter.
Our cavalry is strong, Father. Once we break their lines, we push straight for Valladolid. The Castilians cannot stand long against our steel.
Your Majesties, remember our bargain. My defection to your cause was not without risk. Press hard, spare no quarter, and we shall make an end of Isabella's pretensions.
We will, Archbishop. Victory first, then we settle accounts.
My Lord Ferdinand, the men are steady but wary. They know Afonso's cavalry is formidable.
Tell the captains, hold our center tight. Let them charge into our pikes. Once they're mired, we strike their flanks with cavalry. They expect a straightforward clash. We will give them cunning instead.
Your Highness, what if their numbers press us back?
Your queen has told us these invaders are an outrage against our kingdom. We must bring war to them with fire, blood, and fury.
Today we fight not just for a crown, but for the soul of Castile. Show them steel and stand firm. The queen awaits our victory.
As the battle raged in Toro, Isabella prayed for the safety of Ferdinand and victory for their country. Things had looked bleak. Afonso was a skilled warrior king, and the war to this point was a draw. This battle would be the decisive victory one way or the other.
Take solace in the Lord, my queen. He will deliver his divine justice and protect our realm.
Of course, Beatrice. I will be the instrument of God on this world. I will bring his love across the world and fight the forces of evil in his name. He will not forsake us.
Your Majesty, I have news.
Speak, good man, spare no detail.
The sides are drawn, and the bloodiest battle begins.
Hold! Hold!
They stand, Father. We must press harder or withdraw and flank.
No retreat. Send the second wave. Crush them.
Ferdinand's army engaged the Portuguese near Toro. The battle was fierce. Steel against steel, the screams of horses in the freezing air. For hours, the outcome hung in the balance.
Tell us, man. What happened?
Father, their pikes and cavalry have us trapped. We must fall back before we lose everything.
Retreat, damn it, retreat. They flee. By God, Castile prevails. Drive them off.
Also, this is what I have bought with my betrayal? Failure.
Your Highness, the Portuguese standard is yours.
We have done it. This is the symbol we need. No one can defeat Ferdinand and Isabella. Monta tanto, tanto monta.
The Portuguese line broke, Your Majesty. King Afonso fled the field, leaving his standard behind. Prince João Carrillo and their forces scattered. Ferdinand prevailed. He has captured their banner. Castile triumphs.
Praise be to God. Ferdinand is victorious and alive.
Majesty, you prayed for this deliverance. Surely the Lord has heard you. Your husband returns in glory.
I must give thanks. Remove my slippers. No, let me walk alone. This is my penance, my gratitude. Lord, you have shown mercy. You spared my husband and my kingdom. I give thanks not from a throne, but with humility before your creation. Guide me still in the trials to come, and I will bring your righteous love to all, by compassion or by blood. Now we must prepare for what comes next. We have survived this trial, but others loom. Portugal will not vanish. In fact, I fully expect them to sue for peace while continuing to trouble us. But they know this war is ours, and we will have other threats. Yet we face them now with proof of our strength. My husband's courage, and my people's steadfast hearts.
You have given thanks, my queen, and we all will sleep easier tonight, knowing Castile's future rests in hands God has clearly blessed.
Peace did not come quickly, only in fits and starts over the next 4 years, with continued loss of life on both sides. Eventually, in 1479, Isabella negotiated the final peace accord not with Afonso, but her aunt, a woman also named Beatriz. Beatriz was Afonso's cousin and Prince João's mother-in-law. Afonso himself dropped out of the war after the humiliating defeat at the Battle of Toro. He tried to get France involved, but quickly realized King Louis planned to hand him over to Ferdinand. Eventually, he would give up his power to João, who became King João II. Queen Juana died shortly after her daughter, Juana la Beltranea, married King Afonso. Little Juana was abandoned by Afonso, but the truce negotiated by Isabella offered the princess an opportunity to join a nunnery, which she agreed.
By decree of their Catholic Majesties, Princess Juana, once put forth as heir, shall henceforth reside in a convent dedicated to a life of prayer and contemplation. No longer shall her name be used to divide our people or challenge our throne.
The poor child has been a pawn in the game of kings and queens. Since her mother has passed, there is no need to injure her further. She shall find peace away from the intrigues of court.
Juana still signed her letters, Yo la Reina, believing she was the rightful queen. Now, Isabella and Ferdinand had stabilized the kingdom, yet there was more to come.
The envoy from Rome waits outside, Your Majesty. He claims urgent matters from the Holy Father.
Show him in. Let us hear what Rome demands of us.
Your Most Catholic Majesties, Queen Isabella of Castile and Leon, and King Ferdinand of Aragon, I bring greetings and commands from the Holy Father in Rome.
Rise, good sir, and speak plainly. We are eager to know what Rome would have us do.
The Pope is much concerned with the affairs beyond these shores. Mehmet, the conqueror of the Ottoman Empire, continues his advances in the east. Constantinople has fallen, and his eyes turn ever westward. Rome fears that Granada, still under Muslim rule, might become a gateway, if not now in years to come, through which the Ottomans might threaten Italy and even the Holy City itself.
And what does the Holy Father ask of us?
He implores your majesties to complete the reconquest, to bring Granada under Christian dominion. He believes that only by removing the last Muslim stronghold from Iberia can you safeguard Christendom from the Turks' ambitions.
We have but now secured our crown. We have seen traitors and allies revealed by war's harsh light. Yet Castile and Aragon stand united, stronger than before. If the Holy Father fears the Turk, then who are we to ignore such a plea?
Our banners have repelled Portugal's claim. We have proven ourselves before God and man. Now, it seems we must prove ourselves as defenders of the faith beyond our own borders.
Monta tanto, tanto monta. We act as one in all things. Let the Pope know that we shall not suffer any threat to Christendom, if it is within our power to stop it.
Granada remains a bastion of another creed. We do not flinch from the challenge. We will bring all Iberia under the cross, fortify this realm against all who would imperil the faith. This is our calling, and we accept it.
I shall return to Rome with your words, your majesties. The Holy Father will be comforted to know the faithful kings of Iberia still heed his call.
Go with Godspeed. Tell His Holiness that we will do our duty as we have always done.
A new chapter begins, my queen. We have only just secured this realm, and now another trial awaits.
The world looks to us now. We shall not turn from our destiny.
Let them come. We have faced doubt, betrayal, and foreign arms. We shall face this new challenge with the same resolve. Castile and Aragon together will become what God intends them to be.
And so completes the rise of Isabella, the warrior queen. Yet there was so much more she accomplished in her long reign of 30 years. The age of discovery in America, the completion of the Reconquista, and yes, the Spanish Inquisition. She built the structure that became the Spanish Empire that would last over 400 years. But those are other stories.
Beyond the sea, where the sun sets low, adventures wait, where the sailors go. In the beauty of Spain, with faith I'll stand, guided by His love. I'll take your hand, every promise whispered in the breeze so clear. We'll find our way without any fear. Beyond the sea, where the sun sets low, adventures wait, where the sailors go. In the beauty of Spain, with faith I'll stand, guided by His love. I'll take your hand, I'll take your hand. The sun rises, golden light over the horizon, a breathtaking sight. With a heart full of dreams, I set my sail to the land where love and spirit prevail.